myself and I shopping haul. I began with a Hello Sugar cup from Dollar General. As a part of me, myself, and I shopping, I love to shop for my daughter. It makes me happy. This is for my daughter. She has started collecting cups, so I got this for my daughter. It's going to be part of her Valentine's Day present. And so on my shopping spree, I went over to Giant Eagle and I saw this. I had a little tummy upset, so sushi always makes me happy, and this is a little pricey for what I usually get, but it looked really good and it was very delicious. And it had a $3 coupon, so it took it down a few dollars, and then I just sort of equated it to as going to a sushi bar and having the experience only in the safety of my own home. So it was very good. I don't eat soy because I'm a pernicious anemic, and soy stops the blood flow, and if I eat soy, I start to have congestive heart failure, so I don't eat soy. I love this. It's a beautiful color. I love pink. I had a $2 coupon, so it made me very happy because nail polish can be very expensive, so I appreciated the $2 coupon on that. This, 50 cents. I thought that was a great value. I can always use nail brushes and a little pumice. And this was $1 and $1. And I also bought I'll have to go into my refrigerator. There was a sale, 2 of these, and then I had a $2 coupon, so that really brought it down. And this was on sale, and I had a $1.50 coupon, so that made me happy. And then Walmart, and obviously to put my daughter's present in, and this was on the clearance. It's like $1.50 or less, and these are going to go into her cup. I thought those were adorable. 98 cents. And something for moi. I like to make little jellies and things. My first jelly experience was a seaweed jelly from Japan, and I loved it. I thought it was a wonderful concept. I never had thought of sweet seaweed, but it was really good. So I got this because I do have another one, but it has my jewelry in it, and this is for moi, and this is 40 cents, so I thought that was good. And this is for my daughter. She would like that. Actually, I thought about doing that for me, but then I had found something else that I thought this would go along with, and this was $1.50. This for me, I like to use organic products. I think that even regular beauty products ought to be organic because all of those things do affect the base product. So I like to get organic products, and I like everything to be organic. Definitely need this. This helps train the eyelashes and to give volume, make them look, because you can have a lot of eyelashes and not know it until you start curling them. And I definitely needed this. I just used my last file, and I need these to go with my castor oil. And this has become my best friend. 70% isopropyl alcohol. 70% is the number to use for disinfecting. I spritz everything. This is safe on clothes. I spritz clothes. You do want to wear a mask spritzing isopropyl because it can affect the respiratory, and so it can make you think that you have a sore throat and you really don't. I mean, you know, like, you don't have to be concerned too greatly. So this is good to have. I use this for everything. I spritz this on my furniture. When I do a terminal cleaning, I use isopropyl, and then this is good for rinsing the mouth, especially, you know, during these times. Actually, you should be doing it all the time anyway. And I got these, so now that organic cotton swabs are becoming readily available, I am going to use these for beauty, and I'm taking the regular conventional cotton swabs, and they'll be used for cleaning things, you know, light plates and that sort of thing. The last time I visited my daughter, I borrowed a mask, so these are going to replace the mask that I had borrowed. I got these for me because I like to eat. I thought this would be adorable for serving sausages in a bun. So when my daughter comes to visit me, we'll have fun having hot dogs at the fireplace. And I got this for my new cat that was given to me. So I had sort of rescued it, and she is living in the crawl space, and so I'm going to cajole him from the crawl space with the little squeaky. I have experience training feral cats and bringing them into the house with a little squeaky. I do the squeaky, and then I lay the food out, and they learn that this sound means food. So then when they get comfortable, then I bring the squeaky into the house, and that's how I get them into the house, and I'm able to tame them, and then they go immediately at the, they get picked up immediately at the shelter, because I'm really good with cats, and I give them really good names that are attractive, and people pick them up within a week. So then for me, this is mostly for me, I went to the vitamin shop, and because I'm a pernicious anemic and I'm constantly having low iron, I get the Floridix iron supplement. It is a liquid. It has to be kept refrigerated. I take this. I cannot tolerate tablets, so I can only tolerate liquid iron, and to help make blood. Iron has to go with vitamin C, so I take a lot of vitamin C, and this is a powder buffered C, so it's easier on the stomach. And I got this. I like this because I looked at other C's, and this doesn't have a lot of stuff in it, so I like that. It's just mostly C, and so this goes into flavoring waters and that sort of thing. This is the first time I got this. I had taken ginseng shooter before. I had the experience of a ginseng shooter, and it made me feel very warm all over. It was a pleasant experience. I would not use it as a professional ballerina. I like to be at my full wit as a performer, so I don't do these things to help give me energy at ballet or anything. However, these are good. I don't necessarily think they give me energy. I don't have that sensation, but they do give me a nice warm sensation. So it relaxes the muscles. So I don't take ginseng regularly because it's very dangerous to use ginseng all the time, because it can cause atypical facial pain and it's excruciating. So I don't do ginseng all the time. However, I did get this as a treat because it looked good with the royal jelly. It's good for the skin and everything. So to help with my energy, I've never experienced ubiquinol. However, I do currently take the CoQ10 gummies. I kind of like gummies every once in a while because it's like having a little candy, a little sweet, but it's also good for you. So I'm going to take the ubiquinol. That's the that comes before the CoQ10. So this ought to go right to the mitochondria. B complex. You can never have enough B. Anytime that I think that I may be getting cold, I immediately take B. I also have B, intravenous B, the intramuscular B complex that I keep in the refrigerator. Vitamins are basically can be kept indefinitely, other than I don't use it. Insulin. Okay. Another B complex. There was a sale at Vitamin Shop, and so I got these, and I like these because they are organic in nature. And I got some vitamin D. This is good for your skin, and I don't go out in the sun a lot, so that's probably a good idea to take. I don't usually take vitamin D. I don't take a lot of it because taking too much vitamin D can actually be really bad. So I do drink a lot of milk. This is arginine. This is a very important amino acid to take. It's good for your skin, but most importantly, arginine cleanses your body from ammonia. Ammonia is what causes things such as dementia. So arginine is very important to take. I have taken this before, and I like Manuka honey because it has medicinal quality flavor to it, and so I know that when I take it, it's making me feel better. I take it with my tea. So I don't take this all the time because it is very medicinal tasting. And this this is the first time I am going to use this. I usually get this because it is, everywhere, so it's readily available. But I saw this, and it's good to take honey that is from your area so you can acclimate to the pollen, so you have less, so you don't have the experience of allergies. And I got this. I like cherry. This is organic, and I use this to make flavored water, and I can put other things in the water and just get the cherry taste. Collagen. This was, I think this was on sale. This is grass-fed, pasture-raised, so the cows were taken care of, so their the neurons running through their bones were happy, and so I don't have a problem taking collagen from happy cows. So collagen is very good for the muscles. And I got these. I'm going to give these to my daughter. They'll go in a cup. And it's important to get alkalized water, and I was supposed to get some. And this was on sale. Collagen. It's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be, I think it was quality control. I don't know, it just says natural ingredients. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it was on sale. That was part of my vitamin shopping. Bon moi. And then I went to Ulta and got some things I have been wanting to see what I look like in a glass skin. So I got this to use to start, and I got some gloss for my hair, and I got this for my body. It was obviously on sale, and I never used hemp before. I never practiced it until recently. I broke my foot, and I used CBD stick on my foot, and I could walk around as if nothing ever happened. And I was looking at the cleansers, but I thought that's kind of ridiculous, because you want something that sticks to your body so it stays there and keeps your body nice and warm. So I got the moisturizer. I don't particularly care about the flavor, but I'm going to, see if it works. So I got this because I do have problems with tangling hair. Ever since I started staying at the cottage, I'm on well water. So well water just, it's baking metal onto your hair. So my hair constantly needs to be detangled. So I got this, and it's in my favorite color. And I got this for my daughter because I would like her to have nice, shiny, beautiful hair. These are for me. I'm going to see if they work. Because I am a pernicious anemic, my eyes get very dark. While I was a child, I had very pink skin, pink eyes. The eyes the skin under your eyes, if it's pink, that is a symptom of pernicious anemia. So you know what to look for if you have children. And eventually those pink eyes turn dark. So I'm going to see if this removes some of that darkness. These were the samples that I got. I was supposed to get a sample of moisturizer with this, and they didn't give it to me. But I'm not concerned about it. This, I can tell you right now, has very floral scent. I don't have anybody to give that to. I'm going to see if that smells good. And cosmetics, I'm going to see if this doesn't flake. I have problems with flaking mascara. Now, as a performer, I always use waterproof mascara. However, I'm not performing at the moment, so I don't want to use waterproof mascara because it's impossible to get off. So I'm going to see if that doesn't flake. I got these. It was buy one and get the other 50%. So this is a clear lip liner. I thought that was interesting. So I'm going to see if it actually works at preventing lipsticks and so forth from traveling beyond the lip. And this is a nice soft color. I like pinks. I think pink makes the skin glow. This is a lip oil that I thought would go with the glass look, and this is a voluminizer. So in my favorite color. So I'm going to see if that works, and if it doesn't, I had actually I used to experiment a lot, and I have directly used bee pollen on my face, and the lips it's okay, but on the face, oh my gosh. So that is to make my lips beautiful. And this is a dewy tint, so that's going to go with my glass look. And so I am going to get this on, and maybe you get to see the effect. So that was my me, myself, and I shopping haul. It was about $550. The vitamins were about $240, a little over $240. So I was looking for a brush that I couldn't find. I know that the particular brush that I like, Ulta doesn't sell. So I was looking for something similar to it, but I did find these, so I am happy because I need to get a new detangler because mine has obviously seen better days. So I got this. This is definitely an improvement. So that is my shopping haul, and I am obviously going to have me, myself, and I shopping hauls. So thank you for sharing the experience of my beautiful products that I am so happy with that I don't even need to keep the receipts. Tempting, isn't it? This is my yummy jar. I have it for many reasons. I got the jar at Walmart for $14. You probably noticed on cooking shows that a lot of people keep flour in this jar. I wouldn't suggest keeping flour in this jar, especially if you are in a damp area, because there isn't any seal on it, so air and moisture get into the jar very easily, so it is going to spoil your flour. Also, if you have a rodent problem, that's, you've seen the tape on the jar. If I go away for over 3 days, the rodents take over, and rodents can get into anything. They can lift this up and squeeze in and get inside. So I tape the jar when I go away. So this isn't necessarily the best jar for storage, food storage, yet I think it's very yummy looking with all the pretty colors, the pink and everything. It makes it looks scrumptious. So I got this especially for my daughter. When she comes to visit, I'll have food readily available for her. So it's yummy. It reminds me of being in a bakery. So this is one of my favorite things. Let's take a look inside, and these are pretty good. However, I'm going to go through all of these snacks and tell you why they aren't perfect. And there's got to be something better and safer. And you can't always trust the USDA organic label, because as you can tell, the apple pectin isn't organic. Natural flavor, that could be anything, and those natural flavors can actually be dangerous. That's just a label to hide some imperfections. So I think these would probably taste very good without the natural flavor. And the other things are pretty good, because especially the organic oats. It's important to eat organic oats because oats that aren't organic have been treated from the glyphosates. Glyphosates are used to dry up fields before harvesting, and so if that's drying up the fields, think about what it's doing to your body. Glyphosate is drying up your body, so it makes you dehydrated. If you get dehydrated, you have all kinds of physical problems and psychological problems, or think that you have psychological problems. So it's really important to eat organic oats. Everything else is in here is pretty good. I'm not a big fan of rice because of the arsenic. I mean, you know, a little rice to offset soy in sushi is a balance of nature, because soy causes heart attacks. The arsenic prevents heart attacks, so it's kind of a balance. Oh, there is an organic on the natural flavor, so I don't know what that means. I mean, natural flavors could be nitrates and that sort of thing. So, and salt is always a nitrate. So it's a pretty good product. It's better than others. However, it isn't perfect. I'm going to tell you right now. Actually, this is, as far as being good for your body, it's good. However, it doesn't taste very good. Fortunately, I only got it for 50 cents. A lot of things in here I got for under $1. So, and most of these things I haven't, well, no, I have tried most of them. Some of these I haven't. I haven't tasted this. I got this specifically for my daughter because of the macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are easy on the kidneys, so this is an okay nut to eat if you have any kind of kidney problems. My daughter doesn't have kidney problems, but her body has been compromised from other things. So I got this specifically because of the macadamia nut. And let's take a look. I'm not thrilled about the erythritol. Anything man-made sugars are carcinogenic. So that's the downside of a keto diet, is the use of unnatural sugars or partially processed, commercialized sugars, sugar substitutes. It's better just to stay with, honey, molasses, agave. Sorbitol is natural; it's an alcohol, but I really wouldn't suggest using alcohol products, extracts, that sort of thing, because vinegars, because of there is, even in foods that had the alcohol cooked off, there's always a little bit of alcohol, and it does affect the nerves. Let's see, good. These organic. That's pretty good. These are organic. Freeze-dried products are a good way of long-term storage. Freeze-dried preserves the volatile water-soluble vitamins better than freezing or canning or any other kind of storage. So freeze-dried foods do preserve nutrients. Natural flavor, you never know what you're getting there. I'm not a big fan of sea salt because it is exposed to mercuries and all that sort of thing. I suggest iodized salt because the iodized salt prevents dysentery, and especially during these times, it's important to get iodine. Baking soda. So this is a pretty good product. So I feel safe giving this to my daughter. So it's okay. Other than the nuts not being organic, it's a pretty good product. I've already told you these taste terrible. Oh wait, I didn't have the oatmeal. I haven't had the oatmeal, but it's important that the oats be organic. So, I'm okay with this. Let's take a look. Oats. This is all organic. Okay, the soy, I'm upset about the soy. I don't like soy in any of my products. I don't like soy, especially because soy is a fatty protein, and fatty proteins store PFOAs. So soys are heavily contaminated from PFOAs. Okay, the brownie tastes terrible. It's very dry, and it doesn't I got these because there isn't any sulfur dioxide. It is really difficult to find trail mix that doesn't have sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is worse than MSG. If the dried fruits don't say organic, they probably have sulfur dioxide to preserve the fruit. And it isn't even necessary to have the sulfur dioxide. So you really need to make sure that there isn't any sulfur dioxide in your dried fruits if you're getting something that hasn't been labeled organic. This is a pretty good product considering it isn't organic. It's pretty responsible. The colorings are from natural sources, so that's a good thing. The thing about spirulina, it's becoming popular in vegetarian diets. Spirulina, the B12 from spirulina and algae is an analog. Analogs counteract the actual B12 that you can only get from animal foods. So, so if you're looking to get your oxygen, when you're making your oxygen, taking your iron and B12 and things, you don't want to take spirulina and algae along with your B12 intrinsic factor that you can only get from animal. So this is actually a pretty good product. Palm oil repairs the brain. Hydrogenated. If you've got a weight problem, you want to stay away from hydrogenated oils. If you have cholesterol, that's another bad thing about PFOAs. PFOAs increase cholesterol and elevate your blood pressure. So if you eat a lot of soy, you can exercise to your heart's content. You're going to have high cholesterol and elevated blood pressure from eating soy that has been watered from PFOAs. So this is actually a good product. It was on sale, and they're usually inexpensive anyway. So this is a good product to get. I don't have a problem giving this to a child. I actually tried one of these. It isn't too bad. I don't really think it tastes caramelly or anything, but it isn't bad. Let's see. So cover up. Let's see. Nice. Organic oats, it's good. Soy you can stay away from. And it's not even organic. Natural flavors, that is something to cover up flaws and imperfections. So you have to, do your research on the natural flavors if this is something you're going to eat all the time. Organic cocoa. You have to be careful. You really have to do your research on organic cocos. Organic cocos can have lead in it, so you really need to look at your organic cocos. It's got organic oats, and that is the most important thing. I haven't tried any of these. Organic pumpkin seeds, organic sunflower, organic flax. What does it say? Gluten-free certified oats. Okay. Yes. Okay, this is just, a selling point. Free. It doesn't say organic. Does it say organic? It doesn't. It just says seed blend, and they're just saying they're organic. And this isn't organic, so it's got to be organic. You on the organic oats, especially oats. And there's some popular grains there that if they aren't organic, you do not want to eat. I would only eat organic maple syrup. This is not a very good product. It's really important to have organic maple syrup. It's really important to think about your trees and what gets dumped on your Let's look at what else I have. Cheese that isn't freeze dried. I haven't tasted these. Oh, blueberry. This was the only one left. Oh, okay. Organic oats. Almonds. Everything's organic. And there's no reason that things aren't be organic. A lot of things aren't in high demand, so they don't get GMOs and stuff. So a lot of things you don't really have to worry about. Where are the blueberries? There's a long list before getting to the blueberries. Let's see here. Ooh, blueberries that aren't organic. Not a good thing. Because they have become popular, they are getting, pesticides. So you want to have good brains, you want to have organic blueberry. Oh, white chocolate macadamia. Now, white chocolate is preferred to chocolate because chocolate blocks the absorption of iron and calcium. That's why, you have chocolate desserts and you go to sleep afterwards because it's cutting off your oxygen supply, making you tired, sleepy. And oh, my nails. There's barley in there. Barley's good. I prefer barley over rice. I usually substitute rice recipes with barley. So it's pretty much the same thing. At least you're using organic oats. We'll do that. Hazelnut. And I think that's it for supposed to mean it's organic. No, it would say organic. Yeah, it is organic. Okay. Organic hazelnuts, cashews, and almonds, and oats. Pea protein. Pea protein is good because pea protein has B2 that is going to counterbalance vitamin C, breaking nitrates down and turning into niazomes that are carcinogenic. So you want to have B2 along with your vitamin C if you're going to eat nitrates such as bacon. So that's pretty good, other than soy. Protein. I got this specifically because of the protein. So, if you're in a stress situation, you want to have lots of protein. And protein's good for the brain and muscles and everything. I prefer to stay away from that. And good to have fruit around if you haven't got any fresh supplies. Apples and cherries. Okay, they aren't non-GMO, so they aren't a product of radiation. However, they aren't organic. Apples absolutely have to be organic because they are so heavily pesticide. And brain tumors and everything have increased exponentially. Cancers due to pesticides. And cherries, it depends. You got to know where your cherries are coming from. Cherries from Oregon would be okay, but the Appalachian area, where most cherries were initially cultivated, are in the PFOA zone. So you got to know where your cherries are coming from. Definitely want to do organic maple because, just the process goes through emptying into aluminum cans and that sort of thing. Just because something may appear to be alkaline isn't necessarily alkaline. So it's better to stay away from aluminum. Okay, organic almonds and cashews. Oops. Pea protein, dates, organic dates. Organic maple syrup. I think that's why. Well, no, I just scarfed up all these because they were like 50 cents. Okay, this one actually isn't too bad. And these were on sale, but they're usually inexpensive anyway. And they're organic. They're really tiny, so this is like toddler size. And I haven't tasted the oatmeal. Let's see. And it wants to be organic. Organic oats. Everything is soy. Pretty good. Some berries. Ooh, somebody's gonna be having some good stuff. I'm getting fat eating all these things. Wow, I was already fat. Let's see. I haven't tried these and they got really squished. I just got these because they looked good and they were on sale. Oh, they're just organic. Organic clover honey, organic maple. That's good. Organic vanilla. And cocoa, you know what, even if you get it organic, sometimes you're not guaranteed that it doesn't have lead in it, so yeah, it isn't too bad. Lots of these, and so I got this cinnamon. You know, if you're in a situation you aren't able to get to anything, you want to have or cook or anything, that's something with cinnamon. Cinnamon relieves, relieves aches and pains and stuff like that. So good to have cinnamon around. Organic. Okay, it's doing that for gluten-free certified oats. Yeah, oats are already gluten-free, and these aren't organic. So this is just, some, unnecessary wording that is untruthful. I mean, it's truthful, but it's untruthful. It's creating a delusion. So, I would fire the people that wrote misleading information. Fruit. It's apple. It's non-GMO, so it isn't a GMO apple. However, it's got pesticides in it. I mean, processed apples, they've lost so much of what they were initially that there's probably not much pesticides left, although it does affect everything of the fruit, but the pesticides got washed off. Cherries. The rest is pretty much the same ingredients. Sugars are organic. And peanut butter, you know what? Peanut butter is full of cadmium, so and they don't really get a whole lot of pesticides, but cadmium is one of the ones that's just loaded with radiation. And those. I got these. I got the these because they're, you know, soft color. So if you're in a stressful situation and this is all you've got to eat, you know, it's kind of calming and reminds you know, of being a child and, you know, fun stuff. Palm oil repairs brain damage, so that's good. Cellulose is a carcinogen, so you definitely want to stay away from cellulose. That's why, you know, like see vitamins advertised no cellulose, because a lot of vitamins, careless manufacturers use cellulose, and cellulose is a carcinogen. You don't really want to trust a doctor's opinion because they have this hierarchy of, you know, death levels. So they're like, well, you're going to die of a heart attack before you die of cancer. That isn't necessarily true. So you just want to avoid the cellulose. So, these are good to have. Vitamin C flavor your water. And it's organic. So, what else? What stuffers have they got in here? Let's see. Organic sugar, that's good. Vitamin C. Malic acid, lots of C, and other things. So, no, not too bad. And much the same thing. So, and at least they're using sunflower instead of soy. So, you know, pretty good. And I think the rest is all, we've already gone through all these. So, yeah, that's my, those are my yummies. So, for emergencies and so forth. I usually don't eat this stuff. I never ate this stuff as a ballerina. I bought this as an emergency for my daughter. If she were to show up at my door with other people, I've got something already ready. So those are my snacks. 3 yummies. So these are going to go into a longer term storage container, and I'm probably going to put my salts, my bath salts in there. So I hope you had fun going through all my yummies.